We love our birds. And to kind of direct them where we want them, and to give our garden a little cover, this is all the you can see a kitty in there too. Ruby's in there. She's a hunting. But this is how we try to organize, or try to get our birds to work for us a little bit. Because as you can see, I hope you can see, those little white specks are all bird poop. And here's our deaf kitty. She is deaf, which is not fun. If anybody would like to adopt a cat, she would make a wonderful indoor cat, but she's our outdoor barn cat right now. But she is deaf, so we have to watch out for her, make sure she's not under wheels and stuff. But anyway, this is how we stack our sack. Now, okay, Ruby, I can't think when you're yelling at me like that. Holy balls. Right. Anyways, these are going to be chipped and will be our cover for this next year. But if we chip them, the birds don't have the cover that they need in the winter. And you know, our cats and stuff too. It's kind of a nice windbreak. We get a lot of wind right off this. So this is our way of directing free manure. And yes, we do get poison ivy and all kinds of crazy stuff growing that the birds, or that comes in with the bird poo, but we can handle that. Oh, cats are trying to kill me. But we planted a cover crop and then cut the trees and put them in here like this for the winter, and then when spring comes, these will all get chipped and they'll be our cover and our little bit of cover crop that we got going on here. We'll harvest that as well and work it into the soil before we put these wood chips on top. So it's kind of a system that we've been using the last couple of years, and it seems to work really well for us. And the species here is mostly mulberry, but there are some honeysuckle. And the honeysuckles usually come in with berries, so I'm sure we're gonna have honeysuckles growing here too. But as you can see here, excuse me, but the birds love them, and the cats love to hunt them, don't they, Buster? I think they're trying to move me out because they want to hunt some birds. They can't hunt when I'm playing here. But anyway, this is a strategy that if you have the saplings to cut, like we do here, it might be a way to enhance your gardening. With this system. But I was just going to show you. Oh, the birds are coming in already. They must not have seen me. But if you can see in here, all those little white specks are bird poo. And it's a great way of having them help give them a little protection and have them aid you in your gardening endeavors. But anyway, been wanting to capture that for a while, but we just I just thought about it today. Let's go down here. Oh, this is that the hazel. They're looking pretty good. There's a few, the ones that I broke the tops on, like this one here, were pretty much dead, but I'm gonna see if they come back at all this next year. If they don't, we'll coppice them and hopefully we'll get them coming. But they got hit with something last year, and I think some of it might have just been the water, but that's that. We also have a lot of wood and stuff that we leave for, we have rabbits and all kinds of crazy wildlife, and which is kind of cool because it brings in the hawks and the peregrine falcons, and we have a real rich abundance of life that surround ourselves with, and we enjoy that. Now here's my garlic from Haas Tools. We got our garlic in, it popped up, and now the winter set it back a little bit, but it'll come back strong this next year, or this next spring. But we're really happy with the garlic we got from them. This I didn't plant any cover crop. I just covered it with my willow that got ruined from being exposed to the elements. I gotta come up with a willow curing shack or something. But this is wheat, I think. I got a cover crop of wheat we're gonna try, and then I throw the willow on top and in throughout to help protect it from guys like this guy here that likes to munch it down. And we got some rabbits and stuff. But here's a clover, and that's coming in really good. Oh, and this is rye, the rest of this. Now this is rye, and we just kind of did the strips where we usually plant our gardening. Last year we had sweet potatoes here, but on this one I think we have potatoes and zooks in the late season. We got a lot of stuff. So this one I put rye all the way over. We got a really nice coverage, and then we threw the branches in here, because this coming this way, we really get a lot of wind. So that's kind of being a little bit of a windbreak for us. And the willows really help as well. We got the curly willows there. But the willow, we had a really great willow season this year. They really did well. I'll have to give you a video of the back willow, because oh my god, that's just wonderful. Our little yucca plants. Now it's funny because most of these yucca plants I got off the other yucca plants. They were the little baby nodes that I took off and planted down here. So we got yucca coming out our ears. This is our curly willow. Now I haven't cut any this year. Oh, I take that back. I did cut a few up here that, and then I used to split it. Oh, and you can see the birds. I hope you can see the birds. And the cats. But the birds have a little protection here, and then we have all the bird feeders over here. So they work overtime for us. It's our red bud, and then this is our really productive willow. You can see I cut a few. I was splitting them into 3s to see if I could make them stretch a little bit longer. Not that we need them to stretch because we have so many, but oh, that works so good. So I think I'm going to be able to do a lot of really interesting weaving things. But as you can see, this is just wonderful, especially in the winter. I think I like it better in the winter than I do you know, when it's growing in this. But it gives us some really good privacy fencing. And it's sad in the spring when I have to cut it all down, but it pops right back really quick. I'm losing my grip here on my phone. But so pretty. This was a new addition. It's kind of like a red curly willow, and it is doing really well. This is a small bed that I threw stuff in to harvest, and then we'll plant it in other places. But it is, I don't know, I really enjoy the willow. That's one of the best things I think we put in here. But as you can see, the birds will love it. It's like not a permanent dead hedge, but a winter dead hedge that the birds just love. And we love our sparrows and all of our finches, and they here's more of a cover crop here. Do you see Ruby? Ruby. Anyway, hey, I hope you're having a blessed year, and don't let the crazies ruin your day. God has blessed us abundantly.